I want to talk to you about Namecheap WordPress Hosting, and this is a review of the service. We want to have a clearer idea about Namecheap WordPress Hosting, the pros and cons, the functionalities, the pricing, everything you need to think about. So here is our opinion. So when you think about Namecheap WordPress Hosting, I want you to think about affordability, because if you are an individual or a small business seeking reliable and budget-friendly hosting for your WordPress website, Namecheap, in our view, is a solid option. With its easy-to-use interface, quick setup, and affordable plans, it's actually perfect for beginners like you. While it may not have all the advanced features or managed services of some competitors such as Bluehost or DreamHost or A2 Hosting, we love the fact that Namecheap provides stable performance and security measures to keep your site safe, and that's what you need anyway, right? Plus, with scalable plans, you can easily upgrade as your website grows. Overall, Namecheap WordPress Hosting offers a dependable solution at a price that won't break the bank. So what are the pros and cons here? When you think about this service, what should you really think about? First of all, the pros, the advantages. So Namecheap WordPress Hosting offers a set of competitive pricing plans, making it accessible to individuals and small businesses on a budget. So that's what I started this conversation by saying, affordability, right? The service is also easy for beginners to set up and manage their websites thanks to its intuitive control panel and one-click WordPress installation. It provides a stable hosting environment with reliable uptime, ensuring that your website is always accessible to visitors. It also offers built-in security features that help protect your website from threats and malware, enhancing overall site security. And we're talking here about site security at a very affordable price. So what about the drawbacks? Well, this service lacks some advanced features and customization options compared to other providers. It offers a shared hosting plans, which means that resources are shared among multiple websites, and this can potentially impact performance during peak traffic periods. And you also have the fact that this Namecheap sort of service provides hosting plans that are self-managed, which means that you are responsible for tasks like backups, updates, and security monitoring. I want to talk to you about configuration here. So who Namecheap WordPress Hosting is really best for? Let's talk about the constituency that really this service targets. So you want to choose Namecheap if you, let's say, if you want a WordPress hosting app that has a user-friendly interface and one-click WordPress installation for easy website development. So the bottom line is, whether you are a blogger, whether you have an e-commerce website, whether you have a small business website, or you are just a solopreneur, you will love this Namecheap WordPress hosting capability because it's very easy to set up. And you want to choose Namecheap if, let's say, you desire to easily create and manage your blog content, whether you are a personal blogger or professional writer. Now, it doesn't matter if you are, like, how sophisticated you want your blog to be. Namecheap can help you. As a matter of fact, they are constantly adding new functionalities, and lately they have started to add an AI-driven tool, an artificial intelligence tool, to sort of help you with content creation. Now, don't expect the content that's been created through AI to be extraordinarily great, right? Excuse the tautology here, but basically, at least you have decent content, right? You're gonna have decent pros. You also want to choose Namecheap WordPress hosting service if you run a small business and want to establish an online presence, not necessarily having an e-commerce website, but just to have an off-site, let's say a retail, a brick and mortar company, and you want to have an online presence. You want to choose Namecheap if you seek to create professional websites without breaking the bank. So going back to the issue of affordability, so you want to make sure that your finances are still in top shape. You want to choose Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you operate as an e-commerce entrepreneur and you want to seamlessly integrate e-commerce plugins for your online stores. And also, you want to choose Namecheap if you seek to engage with your audience effectively and create informative websites. So that's a possibility for you in terms of the long-term impact of Namecheap upon your websites. So I'll talk to you about who Namecheap WordPress Hosting is great for, right? Now I want to talk about who Namecheap WordPress Hosting is not suitable for. So there are entire categories of constituencies for which Namecheap WordPress Hosting is not suitable for. So you want to avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you require advanced server customization beyond what Namecheap's hosting plans offer. I mean, Namecheap is kind of cool, but it's not really advanced. So depending on how deep and broad you want your activities to be, the breadth and depth of functionalities, if it goes beyond a certain level, you're not going to find Namecheap because their services are not that really sophisticated. So avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you require advanced server customization. Avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you have, let's say, high traffic websites. Then Namecheap's shared hosting plans might not provide the necessary resources and performance because this is a shared hosting plan, right? Which means that if your website is driving, let's say, 1 million people every month to your platform, for instance, on a shared hosting plan, you can't really keep up. You can't keep up. It's just pure math, okay? You also want to avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you have a website that requires dedicated server resources for optimal performance. You want to avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you prefer a fully managed WordPress hosting with extensive support and maintenance. And again, this service is more expensive, but that means you have the resources for that. You have the resources to actually take care of that. You also want to look for Namecheap alternatives if you need specialized WordPress support beyond basic assistance, such as let's say advanced troubleshooting or development guidance. You also want to avoid Namecheap WordPress Hosting if you require the resources and control offered by VPS or let's say even dedicated hosting environments. So that's another possibility for you to see what really happens and what doesn't happen. So what's the offer here? So when you think about Namecheap WordPress Hosting, what does this service offer? Well, basically, you have the ability. With Namecheap, you have a lot of flexibility. First of all, you can install with ease. So you can get started quickly with one-click WordPress installation, simplifying the setup process. And the whole thing happens at a very affordable price. You can see on the screen here the pricing. You have the Easy WP Starter, the Easy WP Turbo, and the Easy WP Supersonic, right? So, and those prices are pretty affordable. And also, so you are able to navigate seamlessly, so you can manage your websites, domains, and email accounts effortlessly with an intuitive control panel. And you can also save on cost. I showed you a little earlier the pricing, very affordable, not a bank breaker, so to speak. So you can benefit from budget-friendly hosting plans suitable for individuals and businesses alike. And the Namecheap WordPress Hosting helps you ensure reliability so you can enjoy a stable hosting environment that minimizes downtime for your website. And you also have here a service that can help you boost performance so you can experience fast loading times and optimized servers for an improved user experience. That's really good, especially when it comes to scalability at a very big level. You are able to scale effortlessly. So we're speaking about upgrading your hosting plan easily as your website grows. You also have your ability to access support anytime. What we love about Namecheap is that, first of all, they give you a very affordable business model, and they actually will support you 24/7. Can you imagine that? You are able to receive assistance around the clock with 24/7 customer support available to address your queries. And your queries actually are important for Namecheap because their goal, their customer service team, their goal is actually to help nullify your concerns, to help cancel your concern, to help actually making sure that your concerns are being are being addressed in a responsive manner, but also in a fast manner. So that's really important. So what are the use cases here? When we talk about Namecheap WordPress hosting, where does this service stand out? Well, this service stands out in terms of affordability, ease of use, reliability, security. You have scalability, you have customer support, you have freebies, and you have community engagement. That's really important. I mean, Namecheap doesn't have a lot of rivals when it comes to community engagement. I mean, you have a lot of web hosting services, but very few engage in community actions, or what we call community philanthropy. So in terms of community engagement, for instance, Namecheap fosters a supportive community through forums, tutorials, and resources, not only on its website, but also outside. So, and this makes it a welcoming environment, a welcoming ecosystem for users of all skill levels. So whether you're looking for troubleshooting tips, advice on website optimization, or simply want to connect with fellow users, Namecheap's community platform provides valuable insights and support to enhance your hosting experience. What about freebies? Namecheap actually often includes free domain registration, SSL certificates, and other bonuses with their hosting plans, offering added value to customers. And these freebies help you save money. When you really think about it, you're saving money on essential website components, allowing you to maximize your hosting environment, your hosting investment without additional expenses. Now, where does Namecheap WordPress hosting fall short? Well, this service actually falls short in terms of advanced needs, high traffic, managed services, specialized support, critical functions, HIPAA compliance, dedicated resources, and VPS dedicated hosting. Let me break it down for you. For instance, when we talk about dedicated resources, you might need dedicated server resources if you want to have optimal resources, optimal performance. But Namecheap doesn't have that, especially on its shared hosting plans. And also in terms of a HIPAA compliance, if you deal with, let's say, sensitive healthcare information requiring HIPAA compliance, note that Namecheap's hosting may not offer the required infrastructure and also security measures. So this could be a little disappointing for some players, but it is what it is. And also when it comes to critical functions, if your website serves critical functions for your business or organization, basically the thing is that Namecheap's standard hosting plans provide the necessary reliability, but not really at the level that we would have loved to see it. So this could be a problem for some customers. Let me talk to you about the setup here. So how do you qualify for Namecheap WordPress hosting? How do you register for the service? Well, qualifying and registering for Namecheap WordPress hosting is a pretty straightforward process. So you want to visit Namecheap's website. You want to choose a hosting plan. You want to check domain availability. So if you don't already have a domain name, you can search for available domains directly on the Namecheap website. And once you find a suitable domain, proceed to register. You got to register it though. You want to review your order. So, and create an account. So create an account and you want to complete the payment process. And once you've done everything here, by the way, Namecheap actually, they accept crypto. So if you can use credit cards, you can use debit cards, you can use PayPal, you can use Stripe, and you can use crypto. Okay. And basically, once you're done, you can set up your WordPress site. So basically what happens here is that Namecheap will send you instructions for you to have a clear idea as to what to do. And Namecheap typically offers a one-click WordPress installation process, making it easy to get started. And so once you set up your WordPress site, you want to customize it depending on your logo, your branding, everything. And you want to optimize and secure your website, launching your websites. That's fantastic. Now, if for any reason you don't like what you see on Namecheap, you can go for the opposition. So you have the likes of Bluehost, you have SiteGround, you have HostGator, you have DreamHost, you have WP Engine, you have InMotion Hosting. So Bluehost is popular. SiteGround is also known for its excellent customer service, also performance as well. HostGator, we love the fact that HostGator provides a reliable hosting solutions with scalable plans suitable for both beginners and experienced users. Next, you have DreamHost. DreamHost offers managed WordPress hosting with a focus on speed and security, and they provide features like SSD storage, automatic updates, and a custom caching plugin for improved performance. That's an important element to think about. I want to talk to you now about Namecheap WordPress hosting, their customer reviews. Customer reviews are overall positive about this service, and people actually love the fact that you have a user-friendly interface. You have a one-click WordPress installation. You also have the fact that Namecheap is reliable. So we have seen minimal downtime and consistent performance. However, some negative reviews mention limitations in advanced features and scalability, particularly for high traffic websites. Others express concerns about the level of support provided, citing additional delays or difficulties in resolving issues. But overall, while Namecheap actually receives praise for its affordability and ease of use, potential customers should consider both positive and negative feedback to make an informed decision based on their specific needs and priorities. So what are the pro tips here? When we think about Namecheap WordPress hosting, what are the pro tips you need to really think about? Well, you want to regularly update WordPress and plugins. Okay, it's an important element, especially if you are working on a website that's highly trafficked that needs to be updated. You want to optimize images also. You want to implement caching. Caching can significantly improve your website's performance by storing static versions of your site's pages. Use caching plugins or server-level caching to reduce server load and speed up page loading times. You want to back up your websites, regularly back up your WordPress site to protect against data loss, for instance, among others. Many hosting providers offer automated backup solutions, but you can also use plugins to schedule backups to remote locations or even better, cloud storage. You can you need to monitor website performance, secure your website. You never know. Okay, we're talking here about your data, your customers' data, and your business partners' data. You want to utilize the CDN, content delivery networks, so you can improve your website's speed and reliability by distributing your site's content across multiple servers worldwide. Many hosting providers offer integrated CDN services, so you can use third-party CDNs like Cloudflare or Max CDN. Sorry about this. So basically, the thing is here that you are able to engage with community and resources. That's really cool. You're able to have a clear idea about what really happens. But long story short, Namecheap WordPress Hosting offers a compelling option for individuals and small businesses seeking affordable and user-friendly hosting solutions. So that's really fantastic. So here are the closing arguments. In today's conversation, I spoke to you about Namecheap WordPress Hosting. I gave you our opinion, the configuration, the offer, the use cases, the setup, the extras, and now the closing arguments. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.